Welcome to my F-16 quick setup guide. I'm running an air-to-air and air-to-ground setup with some extra pods and some extra fuel. Let's take a look at the left side electric panel and enable main power. Set your starter to start 2 and wait for the RPM to go over 20%. You may see the aircraft wiggle a little bit. This is just equipment being loaded. Once your engine RPM exceeds 20%, you can set your throttle to idle. You can do that by pressing right shift and home. Now, if you were to look at your RPM indicator, it should be increasing. When arming is finished, on your avionics panel on the right side, you can set your INS knob to store-HDG and then flip all the toggles on. On the left-hand side IFF panel, rotate the knob to normal. Optionally, on the EXT lighting panel, you can switch the master dial all the way to the left to turn off your external lights. Let's turn on your radios. On the left side UHF panel, set the leftmost knob to both. Hit Ctrl-C, and then when the canopy is closed, on the left-hand side, push on the weirdly shaped yellow handle to lock the canopy in place. Let's power on the threat warning system. Enable MWS, JMR, and RWR. On the HMCS panel, you can turn on your helmet display by rotating the knob to the right. And slightly above that, you can enable your chaff and flares. Optionally, if you're flying heavy under Stores Config, you can set your mode to Cat 3. On the top left of the upfront integrated control panel, turn the SYM dial up to turn on your HUD. Speaking of your HUD, let's take a look at the text that says Align. If this is not blinking, it means your instruments are still calibrating. Let's enable AG or AA mode and then take a look at the right MFD to configure our weapons. In my case, I press MFD 7 to turn on my AG-88s, and my AIM-120s are already powered. Let's go to our HSD and then also turn on our data link by setting it to L16 for the Hoggit servers. Optionally, if you're flying with harms, you can switch to your HAD. We're almost there. To the right of your stick, enable both your hardpoints, FCR, and your radar altimeter. Optionally, if you want to declutter your HUD, switch the top leftmost switch to off. Optionally, if you're flying in the dark, it may be useful to turn on some of your instrumentation lighting. On our HUD, we can see that Align is now blinking, indicating that calibration has completed. So now let's set the INS knob to nav, and you're ready to go. Shout out to ASA-Actual for being an excellent teacher. Fly safe.